everybody. So today we're going to do a yoga for balance. So with this class, we're going to focus a lot on standing balances, just to really center yourself. So we're going to start standing actually in the middle of our mat here. We're just going to roll the shoulders up and down the back and take a moment with those palms open. Just take a nice deep breath in, filling the lungs, and then exhale. One more time, breathe in. And then as we exhale, let's sweep the arms up, and we're going to sit our hips back into a chair pose. As we're here, take 3 deep breaths and just really feel your legs very strong and firm into the ground. Breathe in. Exhale. Again, breathe in. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, press through the legs to stand. Lift the chest, arch back. Take your hands behind your back, open your chest. Lean forward, draw those arms down, and really just take a nice stretch through your entire back as you draw those arms down. And then we're going to release the arms. We're going to take our right hand down and our left arm up. Take a big twist, spiral, and stretch through your back. And then we're going to slowly switch sides. Big twist. If you need to bend your knees here, that's just fine. The main idea here is to really feel that twist through the body and keep those legs firm into the ground. And then let's come back down, clasp our elbows, and just sway side to side. Again, feel free to soften the knees if you need to, but we're just swaying, allowing that upper body to release. And then finally, slow roll up. Very good job. So we're just going to start by lifting up one leg, hold that knee up towards the chest. Begin to circle that ankle a few times. Just starting to get ready to feel that balance on one leg. Take your hands around that knee, give it a hug, and then release it down. Let's try the other side. Pick up your other knee and sweep your arms up. Just circle that ankle around. Reverse. Very good. And then just pick up that knee. Pull it a little closer to your chest. And release. Very good. Then we're going to step up to the front of our mat, meaning that we have mat space behind us. We're going to sweep our arms up. Inhale. Exhale, take a big forward fold. Lift the chest to gaze forward. And then place our hands around the feet. Bend the knees. You can lunge, step, jump, or hop to plank, but we're going to find a nice strong plank position. Starting to get ready for our balance here, we're just going to raise the right leg, lower it down. Then raise the left leg, lower it. So the idea is to start to feel how that feels to have one foot off the floor, even in this plank position, feeling those abs active. Very good. Just keep alternating at your own pace. Let's do one more each way. Breathing. And then let's see what happens if we were to lift one arm forward and then the other. This can be actually a bit harder sometimes. But take your time here. If you need to drop to your knees, you could do that as well. So if this is really tough, maybe stay on your knees and just raise one arm by the air and then the other. And that's still going to feel a challenge for you, okay? Plank is a bit more advanced, so you do what you need to for you today. Now let's pause. Let's try reaching the right leg back and reaching the left arm forward. Now try and plank if you can. If you need to, drop that left knee to the floor and then bring that hand and foot down, okay? So you can drop your right knee if you need to. Otherwise, lift your left leg back, right arm forward. Hold, breathe. Very strong. And then hand and foot to the floor. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and lower chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, cobra, or maybe upward dog. Take a moment, breathe. Beautiful, beautiful job. Roll a bit to your right hip. Roll a bit to your left hip. Very good. Back center, round up through your spine and stretch back through child's pose. So as we're in child's pose, breathing, releasing. You might feel a little tired from those planks. Let's walk our hands to the right, take a little stretch there. Walk our hands over to the left. Very good. And then coming center, reach the hands forward, slide your hips over your knees. Come through your puppy pose, open the chest and shoulders. Slide all the way out to the belly, hands under the shoulders, roll the shoulders back. Let's tuck our toes under, go into our downward dog. Very good. Now take your left leg up in the air, breathe in. Exhale, lunge your left foot up towards the front of your mat. pivot your back heel and come into a warrior two. So in your warrior two, we're just gonna start to change the position of this leg, sinking deeper through that front knee and then reaching the arms up. So we're gonna push down, inhale, exhale, reach up. The idea here is to warm up those thighs and start feeling the shift of weight. We're gonna actually shift our weight in a moment. So one more time, breathe in, press down. Now we're gonna go ahead, bring the palms in front of the heart, and we're gonna shift our weight from this left foot all the way onto the right leg into a tree position. I'm gonna start by bringing the foot just to the ankle. So I'm gonna push, bring my left foot just over to that right ankle. So this is a tree variation where the foot is actually just down by the ankle, okay? So we're gonna start there, and I'm gonna guide you through lots of options today. So option one, foot to the ankle, a little steadier, easier balance, because if you need to, you can just place that toe on the floor. If you want something a little more, maybe slide that foot up to the ankle. If you want something more, maybe get that foot all the way up to that thigh, okay? So these are great options for tree, starting to find your focus. Now, if we want more, you could try taking your left hand to your left knee, pulling that knee towards your shoulder and pressing your right arm to the side. Then, if you want more still, maybe take your left hand to your left foot and maybe extend it. It might stay bent, or you could extend it. If you want to go even deeper, you can try taking your opposite arm and reaching for that leg. So there's so many options here. For tree, we can always go a little further. So no matter what level we're at, we always have somewhere to look forward to going to next if we're ready for a little more. Now, from tree, wherever you're at, you're going to take that left leg and wrap it over the right. We're going to try to come into eagle. So for eagle, the thigh could just stay over the right leg, or you could even try to wrap the ankle. Then we're going to take right arm over left, bend at the elbows, hands back to back, or palms together. Lift the elbows, draw the elbows down. So we're just gonna pull the elbows towards the knees. Sink, sink, sink. Balance on that standing leg. Beautiful job. And then we're gonna slowly open up, circle the wrists out, place both feet on the floor. Now pick up that right knee like we did at the beginning of class. We're gonna circle that ankle. Good. Reverse. Now we're going to do a few moves from this position here with the knee in front of us into a warrior three. So we're going to kick the leg back, warrior three, and then we're going to come up, bring the knee in front of us. Inhale. Exhale, kick the leg back, warrior three. Bring that knee in front. Two more times. So leg back, warrior three. Draw that knee in front. One more time. Leg back, warrior three. Draw the knee in front. Now hold that knee. Drive it up towards your chest. Your goal is to keep your chest and your thigh close together. So that might be just here. If you want more, you could reach your hands for the foot. If you want to, you could extend your leg there, but you're still keeping that chest connected to that thigh. If you want more still, you can raise the leg higher, but make sure the leg stays in front of you. Keep the connection of your chest and your thigh together. Breathe in. Exhale, one more breath, and then finally sweep the leg behind you. Bend that knee. Right hand for the right foot. Now, if you haven't been doing a lot of balance work, you might be getting really, really tired on your left leg right now. So if you need to take a break, just put the right foot down, come back when you're ready. Or if you feel ready, you can bring your right hand inside of your right foot and start to pull into King Dancer pose. Now you can take it from one hand. I like to do two if I can. Some days it's going to be easier than others, and pulling that leg up, trying not to fall, and it can happen. So I just want you guys to see that even I fall sometimes, and that's okay, especially when you've been on that leg for a long time. So don't worry if you fall. Come back when you're ready and pull that leg. Breathe in. Exhale when you're ready. Slowly release palms in front of the heart. Very good. So let's come to the opposite corner. Okay, so we're going to start at the other side of our mat. Breathe in, exhale, big forward fold. Stretch all that out. If you were doing that King Dancer pose, that's a back bend. So let your back stretch out in this forward fold. Let's lift our gaze forward now. Bend our knees, place our hands on the floor. Lunge step, jump or hop to plank. Breathe in. Exhale, we're going to go into a little bit more balancing. So let's walk our feet very tight together. We're going to roll onto the side of the right foot. Bring the right arm up. Now again, if this is a bit advanced for you, drop your right knee under your hip, okay? If you're ready, stay in that side plank. And we're just gonna raise the left leg, either maybe up like this, like a star. Maybe take it into a tree position here. or maybe extend it all the way up. That's your choice, okay? So you choose. You could even just keep the knee on the floor, okay? So when you're ready, come back through center plank. Let's go to the left side. And again, if you want easier option, left knee under your hip. Feet are stacked for one option. Option also to lift the leg just a little bit. Maybe take a tree position, maybe a star position. So we're working all with balance today. Breathe in. Exhale. Really nice, one more breath. And when you're ready, let's come back to our plank. Lower chaturanga. Cobra or upward dog. Once more, roll side to side on those hips. This is just a great one to keep those side waist and those lower back muscles nice and open. Round through the spine, back into your child's pose. Turn your palms upward. Breathe into your wrists. Breathe into any tension that may be in the hands. Very good. Walk those fingers forward. Slide that chest down to the floor. Roll that chest open. Cobra or upward dog. And then tuck those toes under back through downward dog. Walk those feet out. Take your right leg up nice and high. Breathe in. Exhale, lunge that right foot up to the hands. Pivot the back heel, warrior two on this side. So just like we did on the other side, we're going to add some movement. Pressing down through that right knee, straightening the leg, reaching up. So just feeling the shift of the weight from that right leg over that right ankle and then pulling back. So we're getting ready for that shift where we're going to come into tree pose. So a couple more times. Breathe in. Exhale, one more breath in. Exhale. Okay, so now here, let's hold that warrior two. Get ready. Push off that right foot. Catch into tree pose, palms in front of the heart. So right foot can start down by the ankle. You can bring it up towards a little bit higher on the calf, or you can bring that foot right up against the thigh. This is more, the common tree pose that we see is that foot right up by the thigh, okay? But there's always options to make it a little easier or harder depending on what level you're at today and where you'd like to work. So if you'd now like to go further, maybe take your right hand towards that knee towards the shoulder, left arm to the side. Maybe use your right hand to hold the foot and maybe extend it. It could stay back. Maybe take it very high if you wish. Okay, so you have so many options. The great thing about yoga is it's very good to find all the different possibilities for all the different body types that we have. And remembering that it's not one way to do the pose better than the other. The best way to do it is the best way that fits for your body. So it doesn't matter what someone else does, how you feel in the pose that gives you the best stretch or that's the right challenge for you at this time is the best one for you. So we're going to take that top leg, wrap it over that left leg. If you want to wrap the ankles, go for it. Left arm goes over right, bend at the elbows, hands back to back or palms together. Lift those elbows, draw the elbows to the knee, find eagle pose, breathing. Find your focus. It's so important to have something to gaze on to keep your focus. If you look at something moving, if you have other people at home walking around and you're looking at that, you're more likely to fall. So find your focus. One more breath in. Exhale, open up. Good job. Circle those wrists, pick up that left knee, give it a hug, circle that left ankle. So very good job. It's tough to balance on one leg for a long time. So you guys have already done amazing if you're still working here today, okay? If you haven't turned this video off yet, you're doing great. So arms are up. Let's push that left leg back. Good. And then let's draw that knee forward. Good job. Inhale. Exhale. Push that leg up and back. And draw that knee forward. 2 more times. Here we go. Leg back. Breathe in. Exhale. Reaching forward. 1 more time. Back. Good. And bring the knee up. Great job. So now we hold the knee like we did earlier. We're going to try to maybe hold the foot. If we can still keep our chest connected to our thigh, we're going to extend the leg and possibly lift it up. So again, lift only if you can do so without losing that connection of your chest and your thigh. You want to keep those very close. So in some cases, being a little more leaning forward might be better if that's going to keep that connection for you. Breathe in. Exhale, 1 more breath. Now bend that left knee, bring it back, King Dancer variation. If you're getting really tired on that right leg, you can take a break if you need to, put the left foot down. If you want to keep going, arch back, King Dancer pose. Maybe stay here, maybe choose to grab with 2 hands if you're feeling up for that. It's a little more advanced, so just be ready for what you need to do. And especially after being on one leg for a long time, that's a tough thing to move into. One more breath in, and then let's exhale, palms in front of the heart. Beautiful job. Okay, so up to this corner, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Lift your chest, gaze forward. Bend your knees, come into chair pose. And then slowly release yourself to the floor, which in itself is a bit of a balance. So if you didn't quite get there, find another way to come to the floor, but hopefully we made it. Let's keep our right knee to our chest, extend our left leg, bring our left arm up and twist it against that right knee. Look back over that right shoulder and breathe. Beautiful job. Now extend your right leg up, draw towards you, flex and point the foot. Let go, balance, and lower that leg. Beautiful job. Now hug your left leg in. With your right arm up, twist against that left leg. Spiral, stretch your back, breathe. Beautiful, beautiful job. When you're ready, unwind. Grab that left leg, extend, flex, and point the foot. Let go, balance. Lower that left leg. Hug the back of both legs. We're going to pick up our ankles or straighten the legs all the way. So you can be bent or straight. We're going to balance in our boat pose. When you're ready, let go, hold. 2, 3, and 4. Flex your feet. Take your index finger and your middle finger. See if you can grab your big toes. Maybe your knees are bent or straight. Open up. Very nice. Sit tall, lengthen that spine. If your knees buckle, try to re-lengthen them. Back straight, spine straight. One more breath in. Exhale, close the legs. And then round through the spine. Slowly roll into happy baby. You can still hold the toes, or you can hold the sides of the feet. And you can even take this to a straddle if you like. When you're ready, flex those feet. Slowly close the legs. Reach your arms overhead, lengthen everything out. Big breath in. And then exhale, just relax your muscles down. You can keep your palms overhead. You can let your arms slide down by your side. Eyes are closed. Just take this moment to relax and breathe. And let your body release into the floor. Hopefully you feel a little more balanced and ready for your day. Thank you for joining me.